Hey, this is Vince Dalmani here. I'm with my buddy here, John Barban. And John Barban's actually responsible for product formulation. What that basically means is he is the guy you come talk to. If you actually wanted to create your own supplement, he could do that for you and help you decide on the products. Actually, this is one of the recent products he just created. And John's also the author of The Adonis Effect. Today we're going to be talking about supplements. So, John, we want to basically touch on protein powders and how to overcome the overwhelming feeling of walking into a supplement store. Let's talk ingredients first. Average dude comes into the store, grabs something off the shelf. What should he be looking at when he's reading the back of these ingredients?
Okay, there's a couple of key things you need to look at when you're buying a protein. First of all, isolate. It's the highest concentration of protein, and then concentrate's the next highest. The difference between an isolate and a concentrate, an isolate is 90% protein or higher. A concentrate can go as high as 80%, but it can be as low as 34%. Any of the good quality proteins, like some of the ones I have on display here, these are all based around either an isolate or a concentrate or an isolate-concentrate blend. So the way, I was just showing this to Vince earlier, the way you determine that is you check the number of grams of protein per serving, and then you divide that by the number of grams of protein, or number of grams per entire scoop. And then if that comes out to around 80-85%, you know you're getting an 80% concentrate mixed with a 90% isolate to get it all the way up to an 85% of the whole scoop being protein. If you divide that number through and you get 90% protein per scoop, now you know you're dealing with a pure 90% isolate. In this particular product, we used all isolate, and in a 35 gram scoop, you get 30 grams of protein. So the other 5 grams, it's about a gram of fat, a gram and a bit of carbohydrate, and the other couple of grams are just the flavoring system, the actual bulk of the sweeteners used to flavor the product. So that's how you know. On this one, we made this one with all isolate, so that's how you know you're getting a pure isolate when you divide those numbers through. Some of these other products are blended with concentrates, and that's your best way to know if it's all isolate or if there's some concentrate in there.
Gotcha. Let's do a little protein on trial thing. I'm just going to bang out a bunch of questions. I know I've got 11 questions from my skinny guys on different topics. Isolate, is it worth the extra cost?
Compared to an 80% a high quality concentrate, the costs aren't that much different. The mixability of isolate's really good. So from a taste and a mixability standpoint, probably because the cost isn't that much higher.
Okay. I've heard that your body can only absorb so much protein at once, so post-workout you should actually just stick to an isolated blend concentrate, something that has everything all in one. Is that true, or should you stick with an isolate post-workout?
Okay, well, let's address that two ways. You said first you've heard that you can only absorb a certain amount of protein. That's kind of false. Your body you can just keep pounding the protein and you'll absorb it. The better question is, do you need that much protein at once? So if you're going to eat 3, 4, 5 times a day, 30 grams at once is more than enough if you're going to have more doses of protein. If you only eat once or twice a day, well, you got to get all your protein in 1 or 2 meals. So, from a physiological standpoint, that's not true. Your body can absorb a lot of protein. Your second question about a blend. Post-workout, I don't think it really matters. An isolate absorbs really fast. Yeah. Whey protein absorbs the fastest of all the different proteins. A blend, I think Vince is referring to things like casein protein or milk protein or whole egg protein. A blend might taste good because each protein has a different flavor profile. So I would say you might want to go with a blend based on taste, but from an muscle building effect, it doesn't really.